Hi everyone, my name's Anne-Marie. Welcome to this episode of Cup TV brought to you by www.craftsuprint.com. Today we're going to look at a gorgeous kit from Passionate Crafting, that's Nadege Burness. The cup number is cup 975301_20051. The kit is called All That Girly Stuff Blonde Hair. You get 4 sheets, you get extra decoupage and an insert, and it's to fit an 8x8 inch blank base card. I'd like to show you what you get in the kit and then we can make the gorgeous card. So the first sheet that we get in the kit is the base sheet for the front of your card with extra sentiments and some decoupage. The next sheet is the first layer of decoupage with the lady to decoupage as well as blank sentiment labels. We get even more decoupage on the third sheet, and the extra decoupage sheet has got no labels on compared to the second one that has got the branding and the different labels on. So you can see there's a little bit of difference there. So it's up to you if you want to use one with more wording on or one with less wording. We're going to use the one with all the wording on. The last sheet is the insert sheet, and there's some extra panels as well for your cards as well. So the first thing that we need is our base card. I'm using an 8x8 inch square white card. And the first thing I'm going to do is I've taken one of the small panels from the kit, and it's the one that's got nothing in it. It's got no writing, just a little picture of the bags and the perfume. And I thought this would make a great handmade by label for the back of the card. I've just got flat tape on it, and I'm going to add it just to the back. Now, when you make the card, you would be able to fill in your name, etc. on the back, so the person that you're giving it to would know who's made it for them. So now we can turn our attention to the centre of the card. I'm using my card with the crease at the top for this one. So we can add the insert, and I've just trimmed it to be able to fit inside my card. So don't panic if you've got an 8x8 card and it's a little bit short of the design that you've actually decided on. You can just trim this one a little bit so that it will fit, because I know not all 8x8 blank cards are actually 8x8, so this one's a little bit smaller. So I can add my insert. I've got flat tape on the back of it, so you can use double-sided tape or flat glue, a tape runner maybe, whatever your preference. And I'm just adding this to the insert, and then I can press it down for a nice firm hold. Next we can turn our attention to the outside of the card, and the first layer of our card is going to be a flat layer, and I've taken flat tape again on the back, taking the carrier sheet away, and I can just add this to the centre of our card like so. There we go, and press it down nice and firmly. So our first layer of decoupage is the sheet that has the large layer with all the wording on. I've got double-sided tape on the back, and I'm just going to add this over the previous layer. There we go, marrying up the design from the previous layer. Now for any new crafters, decoupage is building up the layers using 3D foam or silicone glue, whatever your choice, to give a little bit of depth to your cards. So the decoupage I've chosen the lady for the centre. I've cut her out. Now I've just used a craft knife to take away the gap between her gorgeous boots and the legs. If you don't have a craft knife, you can use your scissors, your little snip scissors. So many different choices now available. And I'm just placing her over the top of the image that was on the previous layer. Next, I've got some of the gorgeous flowers, and I'm just going to add these over the layers of the flowers previously, just on 3D foam on the back. And there's a couple of layers for these, and I just want to marry up the flower to the flower design underneath and the little pearl for the centre of the flower. I've got a layer of the bags and the perfume and the gorgeous shoes. Wish my shoes were like that. Again on 3D foam, just adding that over the image on the design. I've got the little bottle of perfume that I'm adding, again just on 3D foam. I've taken the flower from the corner and cut that out and added that, and again the centre pearl on 3D foam and just adding that for depth. Finally, I've taken one of the sentiments and I've chosen Happy Mother's Day. I've cut it out, I've got it on 3D foam, and I'm just simply going to pop it just at the side of the bag and slipping it underneath the handles like so. There we go. And that is our card finished. And it's just a gorgeous design, fit for so many different occasions. You can see the depth of the decoupage and the insert that matches perfectly, and then the back of the card where I've used the extra label, whether you use it for a gift tag or a gift card, etc., but I've chosen to put it on the back of the card. Such a gorgeous design. You can see any of Passionate Crafting's designs by going to the website and looking for Passionate Crafting, and a reminder of the number is cup 975301_20051. And I would just like to say thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you next time.